Introducing McDonald's new McChicken sandwich, a delicious new sandwich at a McDonald's kind of price.
It's a great McChicken sandwich.
A burger with a chicken patty, creamy mayo, and crispy lettuce in a soft bun. Simple? Yes. Genius? Also yes. But the first McChicken launched was actually a flop. Sales were slow, people didn't get it, so they removed it from the menu. But then in 1988, the McChicken made a triumphant comeback. First in the US and then all around the world. Each country tweaked the recipe a bit. In some places it's spicier, somewhere it comes with garlic sauce, but the idea is the same. A fast food chicken classic from McDonald's. Today the McChicken is more than just a burger. It's the choice of those who want something reliable, familiar, and seriously tasty. Right? I mean, right? Let's check out what's going on with the McChicken in 2025.
McMansion, 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 McDonald's, McDreamy.
Un petit plaisir coupable, yeah, ça fait la routine.
8 hours later.
Merci beaucoup. Bonne journée.
Un tuto pour les choses salades qui fait danser. Un vrai moment de bonheur, t'es prêt à recommencer. Tu peux garder tes nuggets, tes wraps et ton fish.
Visually, everything's fine. Breaded chicken patty, iceberg lettuce, bun, sauce. But the taste, the patty has a weird flavor and a strange smell. The sauce? I honestly have no idea what that is. This is the strangest McChicken I've ever had. I don't know why this McChicken tastes like shoe leather. Maybe I was just unlucky. Maybe this was the only McDonald's in the south of France that makes the worst McChickens in the world. Now I'm going to show you how to make the legendary McChicken straight from the 1980s and then an improved version. Let's get started.
We're gonna get 2 McChicken sandwiches and a Diet Coke.
We'll begin with the star of the burger, the chicken patty. First, mix ground chicken with salt and freshly ground pepper. Then shape the patties and stick them in the freezer for about 30 minutes. This helps them hold their shape. A classic McChicken patty weighs about 80 grams, or 2.8 ounces, but I'm making mine a bit bigger for a juicier burger. For the breading, you'll need 2 bowls. Into each, add the same mix of spices and flour, paprika, ground pepper, garlic powder, and salt. Another great addition is dried onion or onion powder. Adding it to your breading will boost the overall taste and make the coating even more delicious. Into this bowl, add water. You want a batter with a pancake-like consistency. This is the base that helps the breading stick perfectly to the patty. Today I'm making 3 versions of the McChicken. The classic McChicken, a McChicken with a patty that's not breaded to see how breading affects the flavor, and the legendary McChicken with my favorite homemade sauce.
It's gonna be wait for it, dairy. Legendary.
The breading process, first dip the patty in the liquid mixture, then coat it in flour, and then back into the liquid one for more time. This way the breading comes out extra thick and crispy. Trust me, you'll be amazed at the result. Please don't use cornflakes, chips, or anything like that for the breading. It'll only make it worse. Trust me.
Don't do that.
Here's a quick tip. The patty should be fried at 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit. If you don't have a thermometer, use a piece of bread. If it doesn't sizzle, the oil isn't hot enough. If it sizzles and browns in about 60 seconds, the oil is ready. If it burns instantly, the oil is too hot. Lower the heat and let it cool a bit. That way, you'll get a patty that's crispy outside and juicy inside. Fry the patty until golden and crispy. Then, let it rest on a rack or paper towel to drain off the excess oil. You get a gorgeous, crunchy, golden brown patty. And the smell? Wow. Also, I fried one patty in a regular pan. The difference is obvious, but more on that later. Assembling the burger is super simple. Spread mayo on the bottom bun, then place the patty on top. On the left, the breaded McChicken. On the right, the McChicken without breading. Pile on plenty of iceberg lettuce and top with the upper bun, which also gets a little smear of mayo. Just look at these burgers. They look delicious. And the crunch and aroma promise pure satisfaction.
Un kiff éternel. Merci McChicken. m'a dit que Mac, pas de royal, c'est ce que je demande. Fais-moi mon classique, ouais, c'est le Mac.
Inside, they look pretty similar. But now, it's time to taste and compare. Well, it's okay, not bad, but way too soft, lacking crunch, and overall, something just feels off. But this one, almost perfect. You get that bite, the crunch, and overall, it's so much better. The breading really makes a difference. 8.9 out of 10 versus 6.9. Breading wins. And now it's time for the legendary McChicken version.
It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. And I hope you're not lactose intolerant because the second half of that word is dairy.
This time we swapped the mayo for a different sauce. Mix together mayo, paprika, finely chopped onion, fresh green onions, some pickles, and garlic powder. Stir until smooth. By the way, this sauce is just perfect. One of the best for breaded chicken. I also use the leftover breading to make fried chicken drumsticks, following the same steps as for the McChicken patties. And just look at the result. Golden, crispy, and absolutely irresistible. You just want to grab one right off the screen. The taste is even better. Simply fantastic. Listen up. Listen to that crunch. This sauce is a game changer! Let's go back to the legendary McChicken. Spread the same sauce on the bottom bun, add the patty, and throw in some cheese. Something I always missed in the original recipe. This is simply fantastic. This is legendary. This is the legendary McChicken. That's exactly how a chicken burger should be. The taste, 9.15 out of 10. That's a really high score. I'm not even a big fan of chicken, but this is genuinely delicious. And now tell me, can you really compare these two burgers?